here today.
Senator Platt.
Well, of course, we all agreed with the Speaker's decision to recall us. It was the suspension that some didn't agree with. Leader, the Trudeau government shut down the House, shut down the Senate, and dismissed the notion of financial transparency. One morning last week, it was reported that we could get an economic update this summer. But then the Prime Minister came out of his cottage down to the cottage steps and shut that down as well. He actually told Canadians an economic update would be, and I quote, an exercise in invention and imagination, similar to the budget balancing itself. Saskatchewan brought forward its provincial budget yesterday. Ontario released an economic update and fiscal update on March 25th, and New Brunswick did so last month. Leader, if provinces can get a handle on their government spending during this crisis, why can't your federal finance department do the same?
Senator Gold.
Again, thank you for the question. There are aspects, though, of the assumptions with which I respectfully disagree. The government did not shut down the Senate. The Senate voted to suspend on March 13th. And the Speaker, within his jurisdiction and taking into account the public health imperatives that I described earlier, extended that for a period of time. And we were recalled, as we all know, and we're all, I'm sure, those of us who can be here, pleased to be here, and wish that circumstance that allowed us all to be together. Nor did the government shut down accountability, as I described in my earlier response. But to your question, it is true that some provinces have made attempts and have offered some projections, but the situation of this government is fundamentally different from that of each and every provincial or territorial government, important though their work is and significant though their expenditures during this crisis are. The fluidity of the situation, the uncertainty with which government has to grapple in making sure that Canadians who are struggling to make ends meet continue to have the support that they need, that businesses who are struggling continue to have the support that they need so that they can survive this period and return and rebound healthy, and that the economy generally can be stabilized and return to health once this period is over. And when that period will be over, we do not yet know. Explains why the government has not yet provided us with an update because it is still working on trying to get a handle on those numbers. The government at the same time has been completely transparent from day one in terms of what it's spending and what it's spending on and why it's spending. It has come to this chamber in committees of the whole. Ministers have been here. Ministers have appeared before committees here and in the other place to explain it and to be grilled upon the decisions that they've made. My understanding is that the government, as soon as it feels that the numbers can serve a useful purpose other than political purpose, will be providing that update to Canadians.